Today, I am going to show you the 5 most unique places I have ever spent the night here in Europe. From sleeping in a private jet that still has its cockpit, all the way to a prison cell that's been converted into a luxury suite. These are some of the places that I will never forget in my life. And trust me, number 1 is so unique, it's probably hands down the coolest place I've ever spent the night. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into number 5, which just so happens to be Germany's glamping resort, Wilsumer Berge. I hope I said that right. As you may know, glamping is supposed to be that perfect mix of nature, but still keeping all of the comforts that you want. So think of sleeping in a tent, but with a bed. And no mosquitoes, but maybe a TV. And plenty of outdoor activities. You get the idea. What made this one special for me was the setting. It's right in the middle of the German countryside, and you get a beautiful view of the fields right in front of you. But the best thing is, we slept in a glass cabin. Check it out. All right, so as soon as you come into the cabin, on your left-hand side, you have the kitchen with the lights. A little bit dim. Let's see what we can do here. I don't know what that last light does, but it does something. And the lighting here is actually really nice. It's not too bright. It's more ambient than anything. Right here on the countertop is basically your controller for the Klimaanlage. That's the German word for air conditioning unit, which is actually right up there. But we have to kind of take away a point because, as you can see here, the remote control is broken, and the LCD display, well, the liquid crystals are broken and they're kind of leaking out into the screen. So you can't really see anything, but it does work, which is the most important thing. You have a stovetop here, which is basically a flat stovetop, which is really nice, easy to keep clean, which it is clean, so that's also a plus. The sink is really deep. I don't know what kind of texture this is on the inside of the sink, but it's pretty nice. It's not your typical aluminum sink or whatever those are normally made out of, whatever. Really important here, you have a little coffee maker and a kettle, which those are a must for me at any place that I stay overnight. Above the stove, it's also got a place to put your food if you want to bring any. Here are some spices, of course. I don't know if I'm going to use those. Some pepper and a little bit of salt as well. Let's see what we got here. Nothing? Oh, okay. And of course, a couple of dishes. And then I'm guessing right behind me here is the bathroom. Let's see. There's no doorknob here, it's just a little hole. So if you're expecting privacy, this is not the place for it. This is more of like a couple's retreat is the feeling that I'm getting here. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool. This is tiny. Actually, there's no sink in here, so you're probably gonna have to brush your teeth in the kitchen sink right out there. But there's a really nice little shower on my left-hand side, a toilet on the right-hand side, which is more than enough. And as you can see right behind me, a gigantic window, so you can poop in peace in nature, because who wouldn't want to, huh? So this place is actually pretty small, but at the same time, somehow it's fairly spacious. Right across from the kitchen here, you have a table for 2. And it looks like we got some tea here, Earl Grey. I'm not sure if that's any good or not. I don't drink tea If you do drink tea, let me know in the comments. Is Earl Grey, is that any good or not? Let's see, what is that? Sugar and what, milk or something? No, that's, whoops, falling out of my hand. That's what that is. No, apparently that's a coffee capsule. So I'll have to try that out and see if it's any good. Right behind me here is the bedroom. Pretty much this whole thing is one single room. But yeah, the bed. Shall we do a bed test? Bed test. Oh, wow. That is really soft. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're gonna sleep good tonight. We're gonna sleep good tonight. Okay, so look, I know that I say right now that the bed is really soft and we're gonna sleep good tonight, but I'm gonna go ahead and report on that again in the morning, because you can lay on a bed and it feels really good at first, but once you start to actually lay on it overnight, that's when you know if it's actually good or not. But I think I'm gonna do something else, something that I've never done before that I should start doing. Okay, so for this next part, Daisy has given me the camera because she doesn't want to be involved in this. She just left. I'm gonna go ahead and do a mattress test and see how clean the mattress is underneath of the covers here. Now, she didn't want to take a risk and see what she might be laying on tonight, but I don't mind. I think it'll pass. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is interesting. So this is really kind of the mattress itself. It's on top of whatever this is. It's almost like a really soft sofa, but the actual mattress is this right here. You can come in. The mattress test is good. Good. It's clean. It's clean. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this is an A+. They definitely passed the mattress test. And another thing that I really like is the lighting above the bed here. It is ambient, and you can basically aim it in any direction that you would like. And one of the things that's really nice about this place that I don't want to forget is that you can park your car right in front of the cabin, which is really nice because sometimes you don't want to always bring everything inside, and you can just keep it in the car and it's right there. It's just, it reduces the headache. So like I said, this place is pretty small, but somehow at the same time spacious. The one thing that I've noticed that it's missing is a TV, but with a view like that, you don't need one. So that's pretty much it for the walkthrough on the inside. Let's go ahead and check out the balcony. This cabin is a giant mirror. I don't see the camera on the inside. Let's go ahead and see though if this passes the double-sided mirror test. Yeah, no. Yeah, you're not seeing anything in there, which is pretty awesome because that makes me feel a little bit safer staying in here overnight. Other than that, the balcony has basically just this table with 2 chairs where you can enjoy it with your partner. And I'm guessing that is a fireplace where you can warm up if it's cold outside, which is pretty nice. Maybe if the clouds clear up, we'll go ahead and come out here at night and check out the stars. I feel like I'm talking to myself because I'm just looking at a mirror. As cool as that was, number 4 takes us way back in time to a home that was carved out of the rocks. That's right, Daisy and I actually got a chance to sleep overnight in a cave. And you can really feel the history here. But at the same time, it wasn't roughing it at all. The place had electricity, Wi-Fi, a toilet, a shower, a dishwasher, a refrigerator. It was nice. Check it out. This looks like the entrance here. Wow. The first thing that I'm noticing here is just how peaceful it is with the waterfall going into the pool like that. It's just really quiet, really serene, and I think we have this place to ourselves for the weekend, so that makes it even better. So as you can see, this place is pet friendly. So we have the dog from Desi's parents with us, and we actually came in here yesterday. We booked 2 nights in this place, and I do not regret it at all because the experience has been incredible, and this cave is beautiful. One of my favorite parts about this cave is actually in the corner here. It's a fireplace / stove, and it's got beautiful stonework on the back side of it, and it just gives a really good cozy feeling to the whole place. Right here behind me is a full kitchen. It's got pretty much everything that you need. It's got a sink, a stove, a toaster, a microwave, a full refrigerator with a freezer, a coffee machine, and a water kettle. What more could you ask for? Now, right over here is the living area. Both of these sofas are extremely comfortable. It's got a TV as well, but here you don't really need it because the area is so beautiful. You're gonna find yourself outside and exploring, I promise you. So this is the master bedroom right here, and as you can tell, as far as caves go, this is pretty spacious for a bedroom. Now, normally this is the point where I would jump on the bed, do a bed test, and tell you guys, oh, maybe it's comfortable, but I have to sleep on it. But no, I've already slept on this last night, and I can tell you it's extremely comfortable. And one of the things that I think is really cool about this bed is that it was actually carved out of the cave. You can see right here, that is solid rock, which is pretty unique. And let me tell you something, I got really good sleep in here. And a reason why is because when you're in here, it's extremely, extremely quiet. You have on each side of the bed a place to charge your phone, and on each side of the bed you can also turn the lights on and off. Right behind me here is a closet, which is pretty basic. We got our clothes hanging up in there now, so I don't think you need to see that. But what I find really cool is the rooms are actually connected from the backside. So follow me, and this is the guest room, which is also unique. So it's a little bit smaller. The bed is not in the middle of the room. It's in the corner, as you can see, but it's also got a place to put your stuff. But what makes this also unique is that, again, the bed was carved out of the cave. And if you look right under here, under the bed, there's actually a place for Tyson to chill. So he didn't really chill in there though. I think he likes the couch a little bit better, which is over here if you go through this door. And just like that, we're right back in the living room. A feature that I find really cool about these caves is that they're all actually interconnected. So right here behind this love seat is a door that's closed. And if you had a family that's bigger than 4, 5, 6 people, let's say you had 10 or 15 people who wanted to sleep here, well, you could rent out the whole villa, and then the owner will come and actually open up all of the doors between the caves, and then it turns into one giant cave, and that's really cool. Right back here on this side is all of the cutlery, which is pretty cool. The cabinet is built into the cave itself. And then right here is the pièce de la résistance, the bathroom, which is pretty interesting. As you can see, It's a little bit small, but it's got a lot of character, and there's a lot of love that's been put into the making of this. The sinks are incredibly beautiful. I love the lighting here on the walls. And actually, it opens up a little bit when you come inside. And look at how unique this shower is. I've never seen a shower quite like that in my life. So the caves here are extremely beautiful, but as equally as beautiful is the villa area here. So I figured I'd give you guys a little tour of that as well. And this is the entrance to our cave right here. And this is basically like our personal little outside area for the time that we're staying here. You got a table, a grill here with another little preparation table right next to it, which is pretty nice. And this beautiful little area where you can sit down, get a little bit of shade or sun depending on how the sun is hitting it. But either way, it's very relaxing with a view of the rest of the villa. And the owner was nice enough to show me around, and this place is loaded with history. For instance, this seemingly ordinary looking stone is not a stone at all. If you turn it over, it's actually a sink, a very old sink from the Romans. So that is ancient, basically. And it's just sitting right here. At first I thought this was a fireplace, but it's not. This is actually just a place to store your wood so it doesn't get rained on, which is also pretty nice. And then over here in this direction is the pool, which we've already gone swimming yesterday. And let me tell you, it was beautiful. Number 3 was even more surreal because I got to fall asleep under the stars, but in a giant bubble. I know it sounds weird, but hear me out. Imagine sleeping in the middle of the Spanish desert in a completely see-through bubble. No walls, no roof, nothing between you and the night sky besides a very small, thin, clear strip of plastic. It was extremely beautiful. You could see every single star in the sky, and it was easily the best view I've had while falling asleep. Would I do it again? 100%. It was romantic, it felt a little bit adventurous, and overall, the experience was incredible. Check it out. Okay. Okay. This is pretty cool. Wow. So as you can see, when you come in, your bubble is basically covered up by a gigantic blanket. They do that so that the sun doesn't bake the hell out of your bed before you get into it. But apparently it's still warm. Oh, this is cool. So as you can see, they have these little plastic windows, and I kind of feel like I'm going into quarantine. Okay. Quarantine room here. Weird feeling, not gonna lie. We got a rack to hang our clothes here. What's this in the basket here? Let's check it out. Oh, okay, that's our breakfast. That's pretty nice. That's one of the cool things about this place is there's no lobby, no check-in. Your breakfast is waiting for you right here, or your dinner if you want. Let's check out the room. Oh, wow. Oh, that feels so good. All right, I actually got a blast of cool air when I came into this place, and it's really refreshing. A lot nicer than I thought it would be. What is this on the table? Okay, we got a little... Oh, that's cool. Monocular. All right, so this place is obviously not that big. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the walkthrough right now. So, as you can see, we got a bed. Should I do a bed test?
Later.
Later?
Yes, please. When I don't see this.
No. The jumping bed test! Ugh! That's good. That's good. That's pretty cool. And I can hear like this weird echo. I don't know if the microphone is picking that up when I lay right here. It feels like my voice is very exposed and everyone outside can hear me, but I don't think so. The bed actually feels pretty comfortable, but as you know, you can't really judge if a bed is comfortable or not until you sleep on it, so I'll let you know tomorrow if it's good or not. So hopefully the bed should be comfortable, but is it clean? Let's check it out. So far, yeah. There's a very tiny hair right here. Looks like someone shaved their beard in the bathroom and took one hair and just kind of threw it right over there, but not too bad. Okay, it's got a protector on it, which is also good, and surprisingly, aside from that one hair, there are no stains, at least on this corner of the bed, so I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a pass. In front of the bed is a table for two, and on that table is a monocular, which it looks like you can actually hook your cell phone up to it and use it to take photos, which I think I'm gonna have to try that out later. Right here on the nightstand besides the bed are eye covers, or whatever you call those in English. I've been speaking too much German, so I don't know what those are called. But we have earplugs because the air conditioner is actually right behind the bed and it seems to be working pretty well, so that's good news. We got a lamp and more lamps. Fake plants. Look, when I came in here first, it felt like going into quarantine. But when you walk into this bubble, it's like walking into an IKEA magazine. That's basically what it looks like in here. So this is the door where you come in from. I'm gonna go ahead and call that the quarantine area from now on. And on the other side of the room is your bathroom, which is pretty basic. It's got a bathtub here, which is actually fairly small, a sink, a toilet, a trash can, some towels, and a mirror. But one thing I'm noticing are, where are the lights in this place? So I guess that means you have to rely on this lamp for light in the bathroom. Right here under the nightstand is your mini fridge. And when I say mini fridge, I mean that is by far the tiniest refrigerator that I have ever seen in my entire life. Look at the size of that. It's not too big, but big enough. So we got some pineapple juice, orange juice, serrano ham, and then I'm guessing that is water. And then right above it here is your coffee machine, a couple of cups, and you guys already know I'm gonna have to try that out. Not bad. So aside from the fact that this thing is a bubble, the room is fairly basic, and there's no TV either, which I kind of like that because it forces you to kind of slow down and enjoy the nature. And that being said, I think the sun has gone down enough, and I think it's time to take this gigantic blanket off of our bubble. Let's get to work. But while the bubble gave me a view of the stars, number 2 gave me something completely different. Number 2 gave me the chance to sleep overnight in a Dutch prison cell. Now, this wasn't just any ordinary Dutch prison cell. This was converted into a luxury hotel room. It's such a weird contrast. On one hand, you find yourself sleeping overnight in a place that was designed to keep people locked away, but on the other hand, you forget all about that because of the luxury that you're surrounded by. Here it is. So upon first glance coming in here, you can't really tell that it's a prison unless you look at the windows here in the bars. This place is really cool.
Okay, for the night, including the breakfast and the city tax, it is 195 euros and 85 cents.
Cool. And the room number is C30, I think. Yeah, C30. Cell. That C stands for cell block, I think. Yeah, I see our room right over there at the top in the corner. That's perfect. Extra secure. Whoa. Holy shit. No way. This is amazing. Can you believe this? This actually used to be a prison. This is probably the most spacious hotel room that we've been in since we've been doing this. And it's supposed to be a prison. What is this? Is this where a sink? Doesn't seem to work, but whatever. This is amazing.
So, I think this is also the original color, with some still stickers on it.
Oh yeah, okay.
So what we have done is we had 2 prison cells and we made 1 hotel room out of it.
Okay.
So, because otherwise you had a really small...
Okay, so I see what's going on here. So for every 2 prison cells is 1 room, and then they kept all of the original doors, but since it's 1 room for 2 cells, every other door behind it, you can't actually get into it because that's the room. Let's check this out here, because that's what we're looking at.
And then we walk in here. Okay, and this is basically the room that you're getting then.
Oh yeah, okay. And I can see here, it looks like this is where the wall used to be separated.
Yeah, this was the only space you got.
Oh man. So it's like just enough for this bed.
Yeah.
Is all you had.
Oh my God.
Oh, that would drive me crazy.
Me too.
Like this is small. This is small. Just this one little window, and the view is you're looking at another building.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the room is nice. The room is nice. And if they went out if the prisoners ate, did they eat in their room or was there like a hall where they ate?
Yeah, that's a good one. I believe they also ate in their cell. They had a public gym also inside the hotel, or inside the
prison.
Inside the prison, and also a kapel.
Okay.
Now it's all hotel rooms.
Okay.
Also the gym itself.
The kapel is a chapel, in case you guys are wondering.
Oh yeah, chapel. Yeah. Yeah, I will show you what we now call the kapel suite. So that used to be the kapel of the hotel. That one is over here.
Remember, Kapelle means chapel.
Oh, the chapel, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't remember it. So this one. Wait, I will put on the light.
Wow. Wow. This is different. This is like something out of a movie.
Das ist krass. Das ist halt hier wollte ich schlafen, Scott.
Yeah, this is where we were gonna book.
I tell you, this is very, very, very nice.
The toilet in the corner.
Ja, voll geil.
It's got its own little wall partition there.
Okay, what I told you about the windows, if I just put this away. So you can see it, especially over here, all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all original. It's also just one piece of glass. Normally we have always two or maybe even three in modern houses. And this
Yeah.
is just all single glass.
So the vibes that I'm getting from this place is, and this is gonna sound ridiculous, but I feel like I'm in a Batman movie. Willem Holleder. Is that the guy who?
That is also someone that stayed here. He also pulled off the heist on Heineken, the beer brewer, the founder of it.
So what, did he steal a bunch of beer, or was it
No, it's way worse. He kidnapped him.
Kidnapped the owner of the beer company?
Yeah, the owner and founder of.
So this guy kidnapped. Wait.
Yeah.
You're telling me this man kidnapped the owner and founder of the Heineken beer company?
Yes.
What was his end goal? Do you know? Like what he was trying to accomplish? Like a ransom or something? Or?
Yeah, a lot of money, basically.
Oh man.
The Heineken family, even at that time, was very, very wealthy.
Actually, my next question is, I'm really interested to know if this prison had a solitary confinement. Probably not, right? Do you know what that is, or?
Can you explain it to me?
It's like, so, you see those prison movies or whatever, and one of the prisoners does something bad or against the prison rules or whatever you would call them. And then they say, 2 weeks in solitary confinement. And, they're in this little tiny room that's almost like it's basically like a hole. And there's no light, and they just open a door and give you just a little bit of food each day. You know what I'm talking? Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I know it from the movies.
So yeah, did they have a room like that here?
Yes, yeah. I believe two cells were like that.
Wow. Were those converted into rooms, or were those converted into like a broom closet?
It's now our yeah. So this is where the consolidated environment used to be.
So
it is a little messy.
Okay.
And with a little, I mean a lot.
Okay. So this is the solitary confinement, or at least it used to be. Let's check it out. Here.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is gigantic. This is wow. Yeah.
But you can just still see, like, here used to be a wall.
Oh. Okay.
it's two.
Yeah, and there's no windows.
No.
And if I'm really quiet, there's absolutely no sound. Yeah.
Stimmt.
Oh, that's enough to drive someone crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, then we go downstairs. And I believe this is part of the old mailing system.
So these pipes are the old mailing system where they would send letters or whatever, and
Yeah, like in those, like by the Intratuin, you still see them.
Oh,
Like in those little containers, and they plop them in like, I think, downstairs, and then they go back up. I believe it was part of the old mailing system.
I'm guessing they had to put it in some kind of a container first.
Yeah.
Because we have those in America at the bank,
Yeah, like
like
that,
a drive-through bank. Awesome. So that was definitely one of the strangest feelings I've had checking into a hotel, because it felt like checking myself into a prison, which I would obviously never do. But nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to number one, because we got to sleep in our own private jet that was converted into a luxury suite. And you can sit in the cockpit and flip all of the switches and turn all of the lights on and off. And they even have a radio for air traffic control, just to tie everything together and make it feel more realistic. The rest of the jet is completely transformed. It even has a sauna and a walk-in shower and a bathtub that could fit 2 people. It's pretty much a spa. And it's actually the best sleep I've ever gotten in any of these places. So I'm gonna shut up now. Go ahead, check it out. Do I know anything about the plane? I know that it is beautiful. That's about it.
That's all.
That's
okay.
it.
Okay, now I can tell you, it's Russian.
Okay,
It's an Ilyushin 18.
okay.
It's built in 1960 and was the old plane from the president from Eastern Germany,
Wow.
from Erich Honecker.
Okay.
Okay, the history is when the wall between East and Western fell down, everything what Russian was go away. He also. He came on a place, and after a year, a man from Berlin bought this plane and built it as a pizzeria. You smell the pizza now a little bit.
Yeah.
The margarita.
I smelled it from miles away. That's my favorite.
Okay. After 10 years was over, he came on the same place, and years after that, Ben Tyson, that's the owner, they built it and they set it here and built it as a hotel for 2 persons. Now you got a private jet.
Private jet, all to
Yeah.
ourselves tonight.
Yeah, eh?
And it's got all the amenities fully, and I think it has a working cockpit as well, or?
Yes, of course.
So
With special lights, with black light. In the dark, it is amazing to play there. Yeah, a playground for big people is that.
So if I could just fuel this baby up and take down the fence here, maybe we could do something, huh?
Okay, let me go inside.
Sure.
It's 40 meters long. And this type of planes fly now in South Africa, North Korea and Russia as cargo.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so these planes are still active, and they're using these planes more for like cargo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he used this one for 60 persons.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the engine are still in there. Okay, let me go inside.
Okay.
If you stay inside, will you close this door?
Okay.
Because when it's raining, it will be very wet here. Yeah?
Okay.
Look out for your head.
All right.
Welcome on board.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow. This is incredible. This is luxury.
Yeah,
This is luxury.
yeah,
Oh my God.
This is amazing.
yeah. 35 meters long, 4.5 straight, with everything on board. With a sauna, jacuzzi, we got everything. You don't want to leave the plane here.
No.
Eh? If you follow me. I make it a little romantic for you.
That's really cool.
Love is in the air, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Love is in the air. Dun, 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 dun. This tarmac here, is that active? Oh, speaking of, right now we have a plane, as you can see probably in the background. That's a dream for me, because actually when I was growing up,
Yeah.
I was the typical, always wanted to be a pilot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. We got here a toilet. and a bidet and black toilet paper. Here we got a shower. We got a sauna. So you put it on, up, you ask the temperature, that's here, and then you go higher with 70 degrees.
Okay.
And you can cool down outside. And then we go in the jacuzzi.
Wow.
Oh, we got luxury chairs. Sit down, lady, if you want. Good. Here we got a break. There. Okay. And you go down. Up. Oh, nothing happened. Yeah?
Oh yes, it's fine.
You like it?
Luxurious.
Okay, then we go further.
Luxurious.
Fresh fruit. Coffee.
Oh yeah.
You lay your finger on. By a celebration,
Oh, look at that.
you need an apple pie.
This is perfect because I think now we're gonna celebrate Valentine's Day because Daisy and I were sick for Valentine's Day and we weren't
Yeah.
able to celebrate that.
Okay, warm and cold water. We got a cooker. You know what a cooker is?
Like a water kettle pretty much.
70 degrees.
Look at that.
Yeah?
So that water is instantly hot.
Yeah, there's a boiler.
Okay.
Boiler out. You're under, and it's 1, 2, and turn. That's for the tea and for the cappuccino. This is for tomorrow, for your breakfast. Only for tomorrow, eh?
Yeah. Or maybe for self-defense, who knows?
You have different stories in the world. Okay, this is a mini bar. If you use something from the mini bar, sign it over here and pay it tomorrow cash.
Okay.
Now we go to the play garden for big people. Very original.
Wow.
Pilot lift, stewardess right.
So you got a flight radio on this thing, huh?
Yeah. From the airport here.
That's awesome. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Daisy's got the stewardess hat.
Up and then you come. Yeah, you go forward. Good. Full gas. The back wings on the way do you have? So you go high. Yes.
Yeah.
And when you play here in the evening, this one is very important. That's for beer.
I love it.
And you got here a black light.
Oh yeah.
When it is dark, it is amazing. Everything was written in white. It lights up in the dark.
Thank you for the walkthrough. This is awesome.
Okay,
We're
okay.
definitely gonna enjoy it.
Okay. Have a nice time here.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
enjoy.
So there you have it. Those are my top 5 most unique overnight experiences that I've had here in Europe so far. If there's any place that you'd like to see me check out, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. And also, I'd like to know, out of these 5 places, which one would you choose to sleep in if you could only choose one? Let me know in the comments below. And well, that's pretty much it for the video. So if you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe because we go on these adventures all the time. So we'll see you next time. Peace.